Welcome back to Vault Hunters 118. In this episode, I want to look for catalysts because you guys have been asking me to do something proper for 2,000 subscribers. And as a part of the celebration, I'm thinking, yeah, we probably want to run some amazing, wealthy, ornate, and living runs. I hear that you guys are really into big loot hauls, so I figured we could prep for that. And you should notice, hopefully if I've done everything correctly, that there's also going to be a stream today if you are watching this at the time that it is released. I will be streaming, getting even more catalysts so that we are just the so that we are the absolute catalyst masters because, I only have so much time to record and edit and all that stuff. YouTube. So it will be a double catalyst kind of day, so when you're done with the video you could tune into the stream. Streams are amazingly fun and you guys should come down. Some fun little announcements are even going to happen. Some fun little event is even going to happen there, so ooh. You know what? While I'm crafting up crystals, let's launch into the Q&A of the day. It's been a little bit since we've started with one. This one's coming in from r/effective, asking, will I do any best loadout for best soul chance, best looting stuff? I don't know if you've been watching the last few episodes, but I am really bad at putting together builds. And I'm sure, oh, I spelled lapis wrong. I'm sure if I, spent a whole video on it and stuff, I might be able to. So I might. I might. But to be fair, I know there's going to be people who are so much better at doing builds and stuff than I am. I'm really not, usually the person who does that kind of stuff. And I've got some other videos in the works right now. I'm doing one, spoiler, on item rarity and item quantity, doing some practical testing on that. And it has been very tedious. I've got a spreadsheet that I'm working on and everything, and I've barely gotten through the item rarity stuff because I've been balancing prepping and working on that, doing other things in my life, and recording these videos, so that it's been super tedious. So that's kind of the big project I have in my mind right now. Okay, we've got 3 crystals here, and something to help us with catalysts is actually this amazing bounty I found. Complete a gather elixir, and we both get a living and gilded, and also check out this copiously jewel. That's pretty good. We've also got this kill entity that'll give us a wooden one if we get a mushroom vault. This one I've been trying to re-roll to see if I could find something that has catalysts in it, because it is kind of what we're looking for. And I'm so glad I've been running so many wooden chests recently. Oh, this might be too good to pass up. This doesn't matter, but 7 gold. Yeah, okay, this one I'm not going to pass up. That's a really good item submission. Okay, cool. But we do need to make a seal of the sage. Here we go. Beautiful. I love how cheap the seals are now. It is so nice. There's no worries at all. Oh, I don't know why I thought I went the other way around. But yeah, we're going to start off with this elixir rush, like so. And let's just make sure that our hunter is spec'd. Essentially, we're just going to cross our fingers that we get a bunch of really good rolls, like that wooden chests and mobs are the best ones. I think that's the only thing on us that needs that repair. Yeah. Let's also... Oh, we don't have a lucky goose, do we? I mean, we could go with this armor. We lose... Well, we lose a lot. But we gain a lot of item rarity. Yeah. You know what? Why not, right? We'll try it out. If it's too dangerous, it's too dangerous. But I think we should at least try. Ooh, this is a nice theme. It doesn't have mushrooms in it, but I really like the piratey themes. Do you guys have favorite themes from the new update? I know a lot of you guys have been playing the new update, so I'm curious if there is a theme that has particularly stuck out to you. For me, it's definitely the mushroom one. The mushroom one really stands out to me, especially against all the other ones. I just think it's so neat. Oh, yes, woodens are worth so much. Okay. In the bag. Ow. Wee, this guy hurts. Why are they both babies? At least that one's on a chicken. Also, where is the skeleton that is just getting absolutely wrecked somewhere nearby? Oh, that guy was worth a lot. What is happening here? Hello? Why? Oh, wait. Hey, bud. How did you get down here? Aw. They got a little stuck, guys. We freed them from their mortal confines. Oh my gosh, woodens. I think woodens are worth absolute maximum. Perfect. Well, that's all we have to do then. Nice. Nice. And then what's great about the new update is once we're done with wooden chests, we could literally just spec into Observer and find the lodestone, no problem. So we'll both be able to loot as many wooden chests as we want and essentially leave the vault when we want with just a little bit of luck. I gotta say, really awesome change to Hunter. Oh, and livings are worth a lot too, and you know me, I do love my livings. Hey, I just wanted to take this time while I'm running through the vault to say that the recent influx of subscribers and support and like the new people who have come to this channel have absolutely meant the world to me. So if you're new to this channel or if you've been around for a little bit and you just haven't clicked that subscribe button, I just want to say it really would mean the world to me if you would do that. This community is seriously amazing. And the Discord has been growing, the channel's been growing, and even the memberships have been growing. And I just want to extend a really big thankful to my members, current and future, because that is one of the best things you can do to support the channel going full-time, for me to be able to completely support myself and future projects on this channel alone, because there are definitely some things that I want to do, like community servers and stuff, that require a pretty decent amount of money. So big thank you to my subscribers, bigger thank you to my members, and of course biggest thank you of all to you watching my video. You know, I'm trying to be like a good YouTuber and commentate about things, but the only thing I can think of is Tears of the Kingdom. I am so excited, and I don't know if I mentioned this in a video or not. I can't remember. I may have just mentioned in comments, but I did end up deciding I'm definitely not going to be streaming it or doing videos on it, at least not initially. I might later. But I want to play it for myself. I also just am not a Legend of Zelda like channel, so all I would be doing is spoiling people by just randomly having that video up, I think. Yeah, but I'm so excited for it. Everything I've seen about it looks so fun. Today, Point Crow, I'm sure some of you guys know Point Crow, did like one of his, well, not last Breath of the Wild stream, but like last stream until Tears of the Kingdom 4. And so it's just everything leading up to it's been so exciting and fun, and I'm ready to have it. I really hope my pre-order arrives on Friday on time. Because I do not want to have to wait. And still, I wanted to ask, are there any other games than Tears of the Kingdom that you guys are really hyped coming out? I know Jedi Survivor just came out, so that doesn't count, because Jedi Survivor's already out. I'm talking games that aren't out yet, even if they're just, like, announced games, you know? Games that, like, don't have a release date, you just know they're coming. Tell me what you're excited about, because I'm excited about Hades 2. I don't know, I don't even remember if it's called Hades 2. I don't think they called it Hades 2, but I'm really excited about the second installment there, because Hades is an absolute delight of a game. Obviously the new Elder Scrolls, I mean, there's nothing out, but I'm hyped about that. Well, I am hyped about Starfield and the new Elder Scrolls, but I guess we'll have to see, because I know that Redfall, ooh, Bethesda's in a little hot water. I know Bethesda's not being treated very nicely by the higher-ups, which makes it very difficult for them to make actually good games. So we're gonna definitely have to see. Man, what is going on over here? There's been like a party. But yeah, let me know what games you guys are excited for, because honestly, potentially I've never heard of them. Ooh, we're close to being complete with the elixir. Come on, yeah. You know, it's always funny to me they didn't change the consume a lodestone text, because it looks so, like, plain next to the really nice elixir. Elixir bar, rather. I'm sure they're going to change it eventually, but it's still very funny to me that it's like, gather elixir. Find a lodestone. I do like the UI changes, though. Okay, I think here I'm going to spec into Observer, because we're getting kind of near the end of the vault, and I do not want to get stuck without a lodestone. That would really suck. It doesn't look like there's any around here. You know me, I'm always going to grab my living. I need my knowledge, because I want that final tier potion, alright? We all want the final tier potion, and it's locked behind a pretty considerable amount of knowledge. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't need the... That was a weird laugh. I didn't need the, Observer spec. Alright. Nice and easy. Hey, I'm not going to complain. This is definitely a difficult armor, like, to run in because the defense is very low compared to my normal playstyle, but it's not, like, unsurvivable. But especially when you got these guys with tridents. Oh, yeah. Anything with range is really decimating for this armor because the stuff that can crit on you can really crit on you. Alrighty, 3 minutes on the clock. Let's grab our lodestone. Very nice. That's the bounty. That's the lodestone. That's, you know, let's shake it up. Let's check how many catalyst fragments. Ooh, 16. Yeah, we've definitely had a better run. I need to craft that lucky goose. But before any goosing occurs, I want to get all of this stuff opened up. In fact, that does mean, oh, we need to craft up a little bit of diamond. Look at that. It's been a little while since we've ran low on diamond supplies. No. I do wish it would kind of auto-select a completed bounty over one that you hadn't completed yet, but that's a minor complaint. So, from these two, we know what we're getting. Some pretty good stuff. The repair core goes away, and we're going to just... the gilded, we don't have a crystal for. I should get a gilded one going, shouldn't I? But what I'm really excited about is the living ones. We've been building this big... It was so close. We were 5% away from greatness. Ah, nuts. All right, well, 250% living is what we're sticking with. Fine. The boots are pretty good. We'll keep those for rolling. And let's see, do we have that many gilded? I don't actually think we have a lot of gilded. Oh, we have an okay amount of gilded. Yeah, we'll build that later. We'll build that later. That's not the point. That's not the point here. Actually, what is the point is catalysts. And I haven't forgotten the goose yet, even though I'm kind of acting like I've forgotten the goose. I just want to see, you know, can we get more innate? Can we get more wealthy? You know, maybe gilded. Okay, I'm starting to pick up some signs. Living. Thanks, Vault. All right, for our goosey friend, we're going to need like another stack of Vault Alloy, a stack of Vault Diamonds, a quarter stack of Vault Gold, and a bunch of Alexandrite. Sure, why not? Lucky Goose! Yeah, 50% item rarity with a guaranteed 20 uses. That is how that works. So instead of item quantity, let's see what we get with more item rarity. I wonder if we'll get more or less. Oh, this is a wild nether theme, so I cannot imagine we're gonna do very well in it because oh, I forgot to respect my hunter. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, but such is the way of life. Okay, well that's nice at least. We have an immediate lodestone, so it is right here if we need it. Let's just hope that. Whoa! Oh, that baby was so fast. I think it was. Vault. Hold on, Vault. Hold on. Give me a second to breathe. I'm trying to speak to my viewer. I'm trying to say that I hope that enemies are worth a lot. They don't seem to be, though. Oh. Wow, there was a lot going on right there. Oh, please let wooden chests be good again. No. They're not. Okay, well, what I was intending to say before I got absolutely assaulted was that in Effective's Q&A of the day, he did ask if I had more Boy Scout stories. And I figured, you know what? Well, we're just running more vaults looking for more catalysts, because that's what we got to do. I figured, yeah, why not talk about some Boy Scout stuff? Let's see, what's a good story? I just kind of started talking, hoping a story would come to me. It hasn't. Hold on, you gotta let me, like, turn on my brain real quick. Oh, you know what? I know. I will tell you the tale of Bradley. 'Tis a wondrous one. So, there was in my scout group cliques, as you could imagine in any social situation, right? People were cliquey. And there was kind of a group of myself and a few other of the older scouts who sort of didn't really enjoy it that much, you know. Scouting was both a positive and negative experience for me. And there was a lot of other kids that shared my sentiment on it. So, we would all hang out, and in this group, but it was a lot of different people, right? And we would always hang out in this tent. Always a tent, because that's, you know, the only place you had privacy in to camp out. So we're hanging out one day, and one of the members of this kind of group, who was actually the guy with the afro at Philmont, he comes in and he's like, hey, you guys wanna see something cool? And we were like, sure. And he goes, here's Bradley. And Bradley was a worm. Bradley was a little worm that the scout had plucked from a nearby river and showed to us in the tent. And that's not the most interesting in the world, but what was extremely interesting is when one of the members of our little group starts screaming and running and fleeing, but trapped within the confines of a tent. So the whole tent comes down. Everyone's trying to figure out what has happened, because this kid is like running and screaming as though like Bradley were, I don't know, radiation. It was insane. Like, this person was afraid. So he runs out of the tent, and the scout who brought on the worm is confused. We're confused. And eventually we get it out of him that he has this crippling fear of worms. Of all the things in the world, worms are the thing that he is the most afraid of. We were like, that is a weird fear to have. And he was like, well, no, I know. And we joshed him a bit. We were like, all right, no more Bradley. And he goes, you know what? No, I wasn't expecting it, but I feel like I could meet Bradley, because at this point it was like, all right, well, you can't run away from Bradley. Bradley's a part of the crew now. So the scout's like, all right, you're sure you're ready for this? You can meet him. You can be okay. And he was like, yeah, I've got no problem. And he steps back into the tent and just rears back his hand and throws Bradley right at the kid. And I wish I could describe to you the reaction of this person having this Bradley worm thrown at him. And initially it wasn't funny, because it was like, what are you doing? This guy just confided in us. This is his greatest fear. Like, it's funny. You can mess with someone to a degree, but that's like messed up, dude. That's not cool. And he's laughing, and he's like, don't worry about it. And we're like, what do you mean, don't worry about it? He goes, look. And he points to where Bradley is on the floor. Bradley, in this instance, was a wet stick. The worm was outside the tent. and then, oh my gosh, explaining to the scout that it wasn't Bradley, it was a wet stick. Ooh, that was priceless, because they found that extremely funny. We were all very much like pranksters and stuff, right? We all mess with each other, but definitely there was a moment of like, whoa, you can't do that. And he was like, no, it's just a wet stick. Which, man, I'm still, to this day, I'm impressed with the cleverness of that prank. Whoa. Yeah, lava zombie? Oh my gosh, I bet that guy like explodes when you kill him. He did not explode when I killed him. Okay, well, now I'm a little disappointed. I set my expectations too high, but it still looked cool. Whoa. I need to not be in this situation. Alright, here we go. Nova. That should do it. There we go. Ah, Nova. What a lovely ability. And we're back in that situation again. Blazes suck. Blazes are probably the worst, and these guys need to go away. Thank you, I appreciate that. You know what? Very rarely do the mobs listen when I tell them to go away, but right there, I gotta say, they really came through for me. Whoa! Ah! Almost dead. Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. These little magmatic piglins are extremely dangerous. Go away, fire zombie. I imagine you're bad for my health. Really gonna need to find a lot of something that's worth a very decent amount of elixir, because everything's kind of been worth a small amount. I'm thinking this is probably a coins-oriented vault, because I haven't even found coins. Oh, there's a load center right down here. I haven't even found coins. I think I found all the other chests, though. And the chests haven't been worth anything. And the mobs are okay. Like, especially some of the harder mobs, they're definitely a lot more worthwhile. But the harder mobs take, years to kill. Like these guys. Oh my gosh, look how much damage they can eat. Yikes. Is that coins right there? Oh, perfect. Remember, all you have to do is complain, and then life will give it to you, just to make you feel stupid. Alright, coins. Please, just be worth an insane amount. Yes! Oh my gosh, they are worth so much. Yeah, but now we just need to find more coin POIs. I swear coin POIs are harder to find than chest POIs. I don't know if they're necessarily rarer, but I swear they feel rarer. Oh, living is actually worth a lot. I did not remember that. Okay, cool. So living POIs, coin POIs. That's what we need. This is definitely going to call pretty close if we want to complete it. I don't know, because I don't know if it'll be possible. Yeah, because we're honestly probably going to have to find more coin POIs really quickly to actually complete this one. Or, I guess, at least more living POIs as well. And those we have not been getting very lucky with, because these little wooden ones, I mean, they give us a smidge. Pretty sure, like, yeah, smidge. I think gilded is worth absolutely nothing. So we got pretty difficult elixir vault here. Yeah, because gilded I'll do. Yeah, that was nothing. Ah, whoosh. That guy kind of exploded when he touched me. Also, I think the jewel that went into my inventory there was hammer size. I can't. Sometimes I mess up the color of hammer size with pulverizing, because they're very similar. But I'm pretty sure that was the hammer size color. X mark. Oh, I don't have time for you. I'm sorry, X mark friend. My viewers will make fun of me if I died of a timer of all things. I know you guys are waiting for it. I know every time I do a 1 second or a 0 second exit, you guys are sitting there just itching. Just itching for me to die so you could blow up my comments in my Discord. I know it. I won't let it happen. I won't let you win. Is that plus 1 minute? Indeed it is. Cool. Well, it is always sad to see a vault so close to completion. But it'd be more sad to die and break our mixture again, because I am so tired of the mixtures breaking. I hope that bug gets patched sooner than later. It's so annoying. Okay, so we opened about the same amount of wooden chests and got 27 catalyst fragments. All right, so the lucky goose was certainly a help. I mean, obviously, it's a lucky goose. It's always a help. And that was a hammer-sized jewel. I'm correct. I'm going to keep that, even though it's really big, because, I mean, it's a hammer-sized jewel. There's no reason not to keep it. Whoa, check out this amazing bounty. I don't think we have time for it today, but a fundamental emote and an infused catalyst with a common plus magnet, all for killing husks? Yes, please. All right, let's see what we can get. I believe it's 3 catalysts that we can infuse. I'd love to just get all wealthy. Just all of them wealthy or all of them ornate. That would be super cool. Starting off with a wooden. All right, wooden's pretty good. Plentiful. I don't really need ores right now. And a wealthy. Yay. All right. Wealthy, wealthy, wealthy. This is our first crystal to go above 100%. Let's do it.